on stop 11 of tour. How has it been so far?
It's been good. It's been good. I feel like it's like feels like kind of the first couple of shows were pretty poppin', and then like the Pacific Northwest was kind of low key. So I'm excited because Chicago's always a good vibe.
Are there any dates you're like looking forward to specifically in the areas?
This one in New York, we always like playing out there. We have a lot of friends there too.
Austin, Houston, McLaughlin.
Yeah, we never played McLaughlin before.
Apparently it's a good turnout, at least for Mind's Eye.
You guys just put out a single with them.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet, and what was the process like for working on a collaborative song?
Me and Jack worked for this like DJ company in LA. After our like gigs, we'd like bring our gear to the warehouse, and they have like beer and stuff in the fridge, so we usually just like chill and maybe like have a bev, you know?
Yeah.
We were talking about playing music, and he was like, oh, we cover Gutter Girl or something. I was like, oh, sick. And then I checked them out and fucked with their music. We just kind of became homies, and then we're like, let's write a song together.
The past few years since your last album were like very transitional with different management. It's just you guys in the band now, and you moved to LA. What has that been like for writing this new album? How has that changed your process, your creative process?
After the years leading up to the pandemic and then all the lockdown and everything, I was pretty like burnt out, and so I feel like this album cycle for me was like about getting in touch with writing music again. Like the cliche of like writing for yourself, like kind of actually clicked for me. That's kind of been the theme for me. How about you?
I honestly feel like the kind of like reset, moving to LA and stuff. Like I feel like we kind of just took like a year to just live life and all that. We toured so much and just like we're grinding away for so long, and then pandemic happened and stuff that it was nice to put it all away for like a year, and then it kind of felt brand new again.
Is it done, or where are you at right now in the process?
It's like 90%. I was trying to wrap up the last couple loose ends before we left. In the like frenzy of getting ready for the tour, it didn't quite come together, but
it's like mostly done recording. There's like a couple little things to do, but
we've been working with this producer based in LA named George Elbrecht, who's really cool.
The last album was a bit more kind of electronic, and you had more like slow rock previous albums.
We've kind of gone like back to like our roots, and we're like we wanted to write an album that was made for like a live band, so everything is kind of orchestrated to be two guitars, bass, and like vocals and drums.
It's been fun playing the unreleased stuff because I feel like the people have been responding to it in a cool way, which is always a good sign, I guess. You know, if someone like doesn't know a song but they're like kind of fucking with it, you know. I feel like I can't really remember the last time we did that.
It definitely feels good. Playing the new songs for us is also really like refreshing and nice.
Any words of advice for other bands who are kind of stuck in like a transitional phase where they're figuring out what way they want to go with their music, and might be a little stuck?
Like if you've released a couple of records and like I don't know, say maybe like you have pressure from labels or management and stuff, like we've experienced this, and I feel like in retrospect I would just advise to not write something that you think is gonna like be successful. Like I mean, obviously, like if you write a good song, that has the best chance of it being successful, but like I'd say just write something you like personally really like, and don't worry about like what the trends are, because it's really easy to be like, oh, shoegaze is popular now, or like I don't know, psych rock was hella popular, you know, but I think just write whatever you think is good and cool, and like, ideally you'll like start a trend rather than like chasing a trend.
I think that's what lasts longer too.
Yeah, also everything will like come in a cycle. Like even if you're writing like something that was cool 5 years ago, like I mean maybe it'll be cool in like 2 years.
It's happy with us. Yeah, I mean I think the most important thing is that I think people kind of respond to you deeply connecting to what you're doing, more than like whatever genre it is or all these like labels and stuff. And it can be really easy to get wrapped up in like the bigger picture, but it all sounds cliche, but I think it is like true, you know.
This one's kind of random. We ask everybody, but if you had to create a PowerPoint presentation on this one topic that you just know a ton about, like you can't look up any information, you got 5 minutes to make this presentation.
The first thing that came to mind was this is not answering the question at all, but my brother, when he was a kid, made this like really long PowerPoint with his friends about Juicy Fruit Wrigley for no reason. It was like 20 pages of nonsense about bubblegum. So maybe something like that.
I feel like one thing I do randomly know like a lot about is like screen printing, because I was like made a bunch of shirts for our band. Before I was into music, I was like wanted to start like a clothing like t-shirt company. So
You always have great merch too. So
yeah, and also Ted designs a lot of it, so it's a good duo.
Yeah, we kind of make everything in-house usually.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I could teach a class on that, low-key.
The screen printing shop he rents spaces at was like really trying to recruit him.
Oh yeah. There's this place in LA, it's pretty sick, called Grow Your Own Media. You know, they're just a screen printing shop, but they like rent it out per hour too. So I like go there, print stuff. Yeah, it's pretty chill. Shouts out.
Well, that's all we have. You guys have a great show. We're excited.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.